Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On to the next episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark, Season 4. Last episode that we watched was the Tale of the Water Demons, and that was an okay episode. It wasn't the episode that I thought it was when I was a kid. I'd convinced myself that I watched this really scary episode about these water demons crawling up to the house, and it was really spooky. And whilst the storyline was right, it was the right episode, it was just nowhere near as scary as I imagined it was going to be. But I did still really enjoy it. A few issues with some of the characters, mainly like there was two main boys. There was the nice, like, nerdy one, and then the one that was a bit more aggressive. I didn't particularly like that character. The demons looked kind of okay, but still the idea of not being able to fall asleep, because if you fall asleep, these demons are going to crawl up to your house and try and attack you, is still really creepy. So whilst it was an okay episode, not my favourite of the season so far. This episode is called The Tale of the Long Ago Locket. Not one that I have any memory of, at least from the title. Long Ago Locket maybe suggests like a ghost from an old time that's connected to this locket. It might be one that's a Sam episode, because I think she sort of took the place of the Kirsten character. Kristen? I think it was Kristen. It's been so long. She took the place like the Kristen character, where it was like the more stories that I wasn't as fond of on the most part, but I'm excited to see what this is about, because some of the best parts of rewatching the show is just seeing these episodes from a new perspective and really appreciating ones that I didn't appreciate before. So hopefully this is one of those as well, because I was so excited for the last one and it wasn't as good as I hoped it would be, because I have like no really knowledge of what this is going to be about. Maybe it's going to be like the opposite, where I'm going to love it. Fingers crossed. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode, and subscribe to my channel for the rest of Season 4 of Are You Afraid of the Dark. Now let's jump into Season 4, Episode 6 of Are You Afraid of the Dark, The Tale of the Long Ago Locket. Looks like
Sam.
it will be a Sam story.
Sam?
She is sat in
Looks like
the
we're in for another
throne.
fun night.
No.
Don't even think about it.
That'd be really uncool. They'd ruin a book as well.
Sam. Oh, hi. It's a history book.
History? Could you find something more boring?
You didn't think it was boring when you asked me to study with you after school.
Frank.
All right, I admit
He
it.
wants to
I
smooch.
thought it'd be fun to hang out. I'm not much for history, but I am fun to hang out with.
Oh, you're gross.
Unlike some guys.
Can we start? My story's about a guy who finds out that the old saying is true. History always repeats itself. And if you don't learn from the past, you'll be doomed to repeat it.
I'm sure they've used that exact line in Are You Afraid of the Dark already.
Submitted
If you
for
don't learn
approval
from the past, you were
of
doomed to
the
repeat
Men's
it.
Society.
The tale
Tale of
the long ago locket. Nearly.
Jimmy was a smart guy who pretty much had it all together.
Who's he
except for when
fancy?
it came to April.
Yeah.
It's not easy telling someone you like them, especially if you're not sure they feel the same way.
Plus, you shouldn't just sit and stare at a girl. It's kind of creepy, Jimmy.
Every day, Jimmy walked home from school through the same park. This was like most days, except that events from a time long ago were about to put their mark on his life today.
If they come in some like Napoleon War sort of stuff, then it is the one I'm thinking of. Little dagger. Oh. Who are you? Okay.
Hi.
Jimmy, hi. How are you?
She's
I'm good,
nice.
Can you believe how boring this Greek history stuff is?
You think so?
Huh.
I really like it.
I mean, I didn't mean like bad boring. I meant like, you know, I wish she'd speak faster so we could learn more, because it's so interesting. Kind of boring.
Oh,
Cool. Really smooth.
Did you know they're opening the ice rink on Saturday?
really?
Yeah. I love skating. Do you like skating?
Do you want
I
to
love
go?
it. I used to go all the time.
Do you want
I
to
love it
go?
I like skating.
Come on, Jimmy.
Do
Jimmy.
you want to get together sometime and go skating?
Yes.
Guys, what's happening?
Not much.
Saturday night's the opening night. Tower of Blood Part 4. Do you want to go?
Oh.
Jimmy and I were talking about maybe.
No,
Say,
no. Go to
Jim.
the flick. I heard
No,
it's
Jimmy.
great.
Why he's walking like he's taking his shit.
What, do you think I don't see you in there? Forget it!
Harrisville, do you know the way? Harrisville, the way! What? They're approaching from the west. Come with me. They'll hang you if they catch you. What?
What? Yeah, these are the guys I kind of remember. I don't know how it all links up, like why are they in our time?
We'll hide here till they pass, then you will direct me to Harrisville.
What's going on?
Uh-oh. Oh,
Jimmy,
they've all gone.
what are you doing?
Hey, bud, you all right?
Weird.
I lost the contact lens.
Since when do you wear contacts?
Oh, I just started. They're great.
Are you sure you're
The acting play is actually really good. I really like him. He plays like
We'll help you look for it.
frazzled quite
it's okay.
well.
It's a button from a Minuteman uniform, late 18th century. Oh, yeah. Found it in the park, did you?
How'd you know that?
Well, the Battle of Harrisville was fought there
Oh.
over 200 years ago. The line between the Minutemen and the British ran right through the park. This looks new. If I didn't know better, I'd say a Minuteman had worn this very day.
Ooh, wow, funny you say that. I was caught in the middle of the fire. Gunfire.
You're sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoop. I mean, good throw though.
Sorry, the wind took it. Yeah, well, now we gotta go on a safari to find it. No, wait. I'll get it.
It's okay, we can all go.
No. I mean, it was my fault. Look, I'll go get it, and then I'll catch up with you guys later. I'll meet you at Molly's, all right?
You're sure?
Yeah, just get me a cheeseburger.
I'm just gonna leave you in the middle of the woods. Yeah, just go on without
Suit
me.
yourself, but if you don't find it, you're paying.
Terrible friends, don't leave him. I'm really intrigued to know like what's causing all this. Is it just like ghosts of the war? Or has he got something? Uh-oh. You surrounded now.
Easy! Easy! Long live liberty!
What is going on? I mean, these two people are terrible shots. There's a whole group of them. I'm what, 2 guys now. And they're missing every time.
You don't understand. I must get to Harrisville. I'm lost if I don't.
What is so important about Harrisville?
You ever cared about somebody and
Oh,
didn't have the courage to tell them?
is there a woman there?
Yeah.
My love is Emmeline.
Emmeline.
I once tried to tell her I loved her. I looked into her eyes, but the words weren't there.
Oh, so cute.
Tonight in Harrisville, she's marrying a man she doesn't love.
Oh, okay.
I must get there and give her this locket as a sign of my love. I pray that it will succeed where my words have failed.
So maybe that's why the ghosts are here, because he's never succeeded to give her the locket. And Jimmy's going to help
In
him
you, friend.
so he can move on.
What year is this?
The year of our Lord, 1780.
1780. So 200 years. So I like the story that there's that ghost and him that have similar sort of storylines.
One tragic case that has become legend is the story of a certain militiaman, Lieutenant
It's
William.
funny that he'd wait to get to school to read it rather than reading it at home.
Township, September 17th, 1780. He was captured by British troops and hung as a spy from a large willow tree.
Oh yeah.
He's apparently
The
trying to
news.
get to Harrisville to profess his love to a young lady.
I need to be excused.
Why, Mr. Armstrong?
A friend of mine needs some help.
Your friend can wait. Sit down.
I mean, fair.
People in Rome.
You're in school, you're in school.
Why
didn't you meet us at Molly's? I ordered you a burger.
Yeah, and I ate it. Thanks.
Would you turn that down, please?
What's that music?
What's up?
Love
You've
it.
been acting kind of strange.
I was escaping from redcoats. What? Redcoats. I mean, they thought I was a spy. They were gonna hang me. Now they're gonna hang Lieutenant William because he doesn't know the way to Harrisville to tell Emmeline he loves her, and I've got to show him the way before it's too late.
Maybe changing history though.
Yeah.
And that's never good.
I gotta go.
Although when she did it at Locker 22,
Hey, wait a
it
second.
seemed to have quite a positive outcome.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, can I borrow it?
In the name of His Majesty George III, King of England in all its domains, and in accordance with the Act regulating treasonous acts of 1777, I hereby commit the rebel Lieutenant William,
Oh,
hanged by the neck until
hanging just so brutal.
guilty.
Such a barbaric way to kill someone.
No end to the treachery of these barbarians.
What is this magic box? Run! Quickly.
Spy!
Then follow the fence, take you right to the edge of Harrisville. It's a secret route I used as a kid. You have to get to town. I'll draw him off. Go!
It's funny that like, they'll have the Long Ago Locket title. So at this point, has not come into play. Like I know he's got a locket on,
If you love her, tell her.
but I would have thought
Go, go!
the locket would be an integral part of the story, which at least to this point it hasn't been.
You want to escape me again?
Uh oh, shouldn't it cut up in it? Can she not see the men on horse with swords? No.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
She looks familiar.
I didn't know anyone was on the trail.
No, I'm sorry. See, I just thought you... Forget it. Why did you come?
I was worried about you.
Oh,
I care about you.
yes.
I care about you, too.
Yes.
And for a long time, I just didn't know how to say it.
Oh.
What
So
changed your
cute.
mind?
Captain William.
Why did that happen?
Because he made it. He got promoted to captain. He survived. Oh.
I was hoping we get to see him profess his love to that lady's name I can't remember. Oh.
For a long time, I wanted to tell you how much I cared about you. I just didn't have the words. Maybe this can say it for me.
Some locket that's I've just found in the middle of the woods. Yeah. I'm like, oh, how sweet. That dirty locket on the floor. With a picture of two random people. Oh, thank you. So kind of you.
It said that he made it to Harrisville,
Oh.
proved his love to Emmeline, and married her. As for Jimmy and April, well, I'll let you figure that one out for yourselves. The end.
How cute.
Got a couple of tickets to the Phantasmagoria concert. I
No.
was wondering if maybe you and I could...
I mean, I love Frank, but he's a
I'm
creep.
sorry.
She's already going with me.
And me.
Yay.
I have 3 tickets. So, ladies.
Guess that means, your history.
Okay, guys, that was my reaction to Are You Afraid of the Dark? Season 4, Episode 6, The Tale of the Long Ago Locket. And I really have a problem with that title. I know there was a locket in it, and the guy who was from the old war that wanted to profess his love to the woman had a locket on the whole time. But the fact that the episode was called Long Ago Locket kind of said to me that the locket was going to be such an important part to the story. Maybe this guy found a locket in the woods and that would transport him into the war, or that would bring the ghosts through, or something to do with that. But the locket, realistically, was only in the last 30 seconds of the episode, where the locket that the guy was wearing all the way throughout was on the floor, and he picked it up and gave it to the girl that he liked, April. So the title was really misleading. You would have thought, say like in The Tale of Locker 22, when the girl found the chain thing in the locker, put it on, and it transported her back in time, I thought it would be a similar sort of thing to that, where the locket would be an integral part of the ghost story, or how the links between the supernatural and our world was going to happen. But it wasn't, so it would have been better to put something like the tale of the something war, or the tale of the redcoats, or the tale of, I don't know, something a bit more relevant to what was actually going on. But the episode was also actually quite fun, considering I'm not one for like historical fiction or watching things that take place in the past and whatnot. I'm very hit or miss with time travel episodes personally. It's just my own little thing. I actually enjoyed this because most of it took place in our time. It was focused on our time, but had parallels to what was going on in the war. And it wasn't really about the war, so to speak. It was more about the one guy who was stuck in this, running away from the redcoats, trying to get to this woman that he loves, to tell her he loves her. Obviously, we found out through the history books that in real events he actually died and was hung and never got to tell her. And so the whole point of what was going on was it was a parallel from that storyline and our storyline with the main guy, Jimmy, and April. He fancied April, couldn't tell her, and so he was helping another ghost tell a woman that he loved her. And it was a very similar sort of like thing, you know? And I actually really liked the main characters in this one. Jimmy in particular was really good. The actor was great. I thought he was really brilliant at the part, and not one of the few actors that we have in the show that doesn't act very well. I thought he was good. And when he was playing like nervous to speak to the girl, or when he was trying to like make up some lie when they found him curled up in the woods, I thought he was good at playing all those different sort of emotions, and I believe that he fancied this girl and couldn't tell her, but really wanted to help this guy out and be a really good person. So I really liked Jimmy's character. I thought he was great. April, again, didn't have a lot to do, but I thought she was cute, she was sweet, and I felt like it was believable that she fancied Jimmy, couldn't tell him. The friend who was the one that I believe is from the Dream Machine, I'll have to look it up to confirm, was okay, didn't really have a lot to do, he was just kind of there, but it was nice to see the actor again, because if it is who I think it was quite good in his episode. And the guys from the past, we only really mainly saw the main one, who was the one that kind of looked like a pirate, the one that got hung, William. He was quite good as well, but Jimmy in particular I thought was a really good actor, and I hope he goes on to do other things. I'll have to look him up because I don't know who he is, to see if he's had an acting career, or maybe he's gone on to do something different, but I thought he was really good. So the characters were really likeable, the acting was good, the actual plot lines and parallels between the two storylines were really good. I had a good time this episode. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's not my favourite of the season, but I think you guys who watch my channel, or at least my You Afraid of the Dark reactions up to this point, know that the ones that I prefer are the more creepy ones, the more scary ones, the more ones that are about like witches and demons or creepy clowns. That's just like my sort of thing as a horror fan. So this wasn't my favourite episode of the season, but again, it was really good. I think up to this point, my favourite episode is probably going to be either Quiet Librarian or the Renegade Virus. Was pretty fun. Like, it was stupid, but it was really funny and led into the comedy with that little guy riding up the banister. But I did really like Cutter's Treasure as well, so I have to wait and see to the end of the season, obviously, when I do my ranking of each episode. But I know there's at least one or two good creepy episodes coming up, I believe, towards the end of the season, which I'm excited to watch. So I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves, staying safe. If you enjoyed it, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. Did you enjoy the Longo Locket? Did you agree with me that the title was a bit crap? For what happened in the episode, the Locket was such a minute part of the whole thing. But it was nice to see William and Jimmy both get the happy endings that they deserved. And yeah, that was really good. Even though time travel and messing with the past is dangerous, in the You Afraid of the Dark, most of the time, it seems to work out pretty well. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bye guys. Stay safe.